Hello again, everybody. Welcome to yet another edition of the 80-60 rule. I'm Mark. I'm 61.
Hello, everyone. Welcome. I'm Greg, and I'm 81.
All right. Nice to see you, Greg. You've got today you've got your Eagles colors on, I think, right?
Yes,
Philadelphia Eagles.
yes. They're
All right, good.
tonight. Tonight.
They're playing the Sunday night game, and then your Phillies pick back up tomorrow, or is it Tuesday?
Tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night. Yeah. And they're back in the thing. Is this one back in Philadelphia?
Yes.
Oh, okay. All right.
2-3-2.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, let's get going with what's been going on. A busy news week, I know that, and we've got a few things to touch on. So, what's on the top of mind?
Let's talk about what happened at Hamas with Hamas and all that, and we'll just say I watched some interviews. The government is on the right track. They're trying to do their best. The administration, and we can only hope that things go the right way.
Yeah, I'll say I was very impressed. I watched a lot of the interview shows this morning.
Yes.
Very impressed with Secretary of State Anthony Blinken, and also just the amount of they call it shuttle diplomacy, right? When you jump around from country to country, the amount of traveling that he did to talk to the key people, I thought was pretty impressive. And it was nice to see today, and also late yesterday, that some aid is getting into to Gaza. So I think that's was one of the first objectives of our government, correct? And not only that, the hostages, but yeah.
Let's move on. I mean, a thing I never knew, Mark, until the Republican in the House has been a clown show regarding the speaker, and I never knew, and I don't understand why. I never knew that the Speaker of the House could come from you and me.
Right.
Yeah. I said, what are you talking about? I always thought it was somebody from the group.
Right.
135 House of Representatives.
Yeah, I think that's another rule that they should probably look at, right? Because that doesn't, I mean, because you just said why. What would be the reason why it can come from the public sector? That doesn't make sense.
Yeah. It's like
it seems like you could buy that position then. I could see Musk, I could see Trump making somebody a sweetheart deal with payments, so then that caucus votes you in, right?
Yeah.
And that's how a coup happens, because then you're second in line.
Yeah. Or even without having it in a negative way, Mark, where you'd have the best person, the good person, he's still not a member of the group.
Right. I mean, the word representative is in their name, House of Representatives, right? So it should be somebody who's representing some constituent somewhere.
Yeah. I'll just say, let me think. I thought I'm a fraternity brother. Okay.
Yeah.
I've been a teak all my life, Tau Kappa Epsilon. All right. And I wouldn't want somebody from the outside coming in and he's going to be head of the teaks. And who is this guy?
Oh, gotcha. Yeah.
He didn't come through the ranks,
Yeah. Something tells me if they went to the outside for a speaker, it would be for nefarious reasons. They're getting something in return,
Yeah.
So
it's just it could be, but I think the other way.
Yeah.
It's still not right,
Right. Okay.
Like, who are you to come in here?
Right. Yeah.
The other thing is interesting, because there was a congressman, I'll mention his name, Jim Jordan, who didn't have enough votes. And then what I'm saying is I read where the private vote and the public vote was way different. It's something how, unfortunately, in all, not just in the House and in other elections, you can't be the same way.
Yeah, because that just tells you that you're not being honest then.
Yeah.
right? It's a perfect sort of litmus test of integrity and honesty. If you vote one way on the public record, but in secret, when nobody knows your identity, you vote another way, you lack integrity. Then
Yeah,
you're not holding your true convictions, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
That's interesting. And let's talk some more things. Things that get me. Um, John Fetterman, Senator Fetterman from
Pennsylvania,
Pennsylvania.
yeah.
Yeah, he was on Stephen Colbert's show last Monday night. I happened to put it on, and he came on, and I like the guy. Let me just say, but he came in a hoodie and shorts, and he looked he's disgraceful. I think he it was like, okay, he's not a rapper, right?
No,
And
he's
he
not. Although he could be, but
and I just thought he was um,
you'd like to see him get dressed up a little bit once in a while.
just something like
Right,
he's coming on the show,
right,
Um,
right. Well, that was the big debate about the dress code in
yeah,
Congress.
I don't have a problem with that, but it's like, oh, maybe I better have pants on.
Right. I know it's become his shtick now, I think, because that's how he campaigned. He always
Yeah,
campaigned like as one of the people, wearing the hoodies and stuff.
yeah,
But I'm kind of with you. If you want to I'm kind of with you in that because it'd be great if everyone dressed casual. But since we do have this sort of like, we become adults and we kind of carry ourselves a different way. Yeah, maybe he should kind of dress the part, basically, right?
well, like, yeah, like some people, I don't want to say criticize me or make comments about me because I wear an Eagles or a Phillies, and I do because I'm proud of that. All right, but I do it. The more important thing too, I do it by having that. I make a connection.
Yeah,
You'll be
right,
surprised how many people's parents went to school in Philadelphia or grew up in Philadelphia.
right. And it doesn't have to be just Philadelphia; it can be any, eh,
Yeah, any.
yeah,
But if I
because
didn't have
then
it on, I would never been asked that question.
I mean, right, yeah, we always use the phrase "it's a small world." When you're wearing a jersey, that kind of illustrates how small a team's colors. That illustrates because there's always going to be somebody who goes, hey,
Yeah, I mean, I
Raiders or
or
whatever.
like people come up to me or is that are you from there? I say yes. Then we have something to talk about as we're
Yeah,
going somewhere. As
yeah,
I'm going,
yeah, yeah,
on the way to this at this grocery store or whatever.
yeah,
I had a I had a situation where I'm in uh, I'm in a grocery store. I'm in line to check out, and there was a woman in front of me, and her husband's in front of her, and she turns around, sees me. She says to her husband, look over here. He's got a Phillies shirt on. Is he from Philadelphia? So yes. So where's he from? I'm from, and all that stuff. And
right,
it was like a
right,
3 minute conversation, and it was okay, bye. But
yeah,
it was fun.
yeah.
Yeah,
It was fun. Yeah, yeah, and that was a connection. Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
You ever get where somebody might spin around and go, "Hey, Phillies suck"? Does that happen?
yeah, yeah.
Although I think once you get older, like us, people see it as you're a fan of the team, not a representative of the city. So we're not looking for a fist fight here. We're just
When
representing
somebody
our.
says something that like you guys are really bad, and you know what I say? I'm proud of that.
Yeah, that's
I'm not
right.
gonna
There are bad. Yeah,
I'm not going to apologize. No way. You
right.
know,
Yeah.
I said I wouldn't do
Hey,
Santa Claus.
you do realize we both just kind of talked out of both sides of our mouth. We told Fetterman not to dress like that, but then we're telling everybody it's great when we dress like that. But just to make my position clear, it's going, hey, when you're going on a TV show, you know, you know, at least
Yeah,
look like you smell good.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
but
But
I'm right with him on his positions. I like that. I just think that,
yeah, I mean, it's just this is like with me. They say, well, you guys are like I heard that like if you go to Philadelphia, they close the porta potty on you.
oh, if you're from the other side,
Yeah,
oh, you go in the port and they lock you in there.
yeah.
Oh,
Let's
all right. What
talk
else?
about something else. I just think, Mark, if you see somebody who looks very tall to you, would you say to him, or can you say to him, is it appropriate to say, "How tall are you?" Yeah,
Well,
nice way.
I've done that. Yeah, I've asked people. I go, "Wow, how tall are you?" Yeah, I've done that. I reference everything to I've got a brother-in-law who's very tall, 6'6", and I always reference it to that. Like I'll go, "Wow, how tall are you?" And then I'm thinking, "Wow, taller than my
No,
brother."
I just think of that because you wouldn't say that there's somebody who's obviously overweight.
No, no, you would not do that. I'm like, wow, how much do you weigh? Wow. No, you would not say.
Yeah, right.
Right.
Yeah.
And
I
you
want somebody
wouldn't
one
say
day.
it to somebody who was really short. You wouldn't go, wow, how short are you? You're passing them
Yeah,
by in the grocery store. But tall kind of gets a pass. You're able to go, wow, look how tall you are. How tall are you?
I was
Yeah.
going to ask this guy how tall are you. And I was going to say, "Did you play ping pong?" Or something like that. But like they said, don't try and be smart to me.
Yeah.
Things I
Yeah.
think about in life.
Yeah. Well, you know what we should do? We should probably see a survey of tall people. Do they does it bother them when people ask them how tall they are? I'm going to look that one up. I would
Yeah,
think tall people would be like, nah, it doesn't bother me, but
yeah. But I don't think we should assume that every
Hey, and
tall
are
person.
you talking men and women? Because you said he.
Yeah, I don't because I don't think I would ask a
Yeah, I don't
woman.
think I would ask a tall woman. I wouldn't go, wow, how tall? Yeah, I wouldn't do that.
No.
Yeah, no.
The guy's the guy to a guy. Like I don't know, but,
Yeah,
how about if we wrap it up, huh?
that's it. All right, cool. I'm going to take my hoodie and get out of here. And
Start looking at people if they're see what height we should say. See, I cannot going about height. I cannot tell somebody 6'6" or 6'10" or 6'3".
oh, okay. All right. See, that's what I mean. You never use a doorway? Don't you think of a doorway and think about, or a 7-foot ceiling or whatever? I do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just know because I've had it happen. I didn't know that. I didn't realize that I'm shrinking.
See, yeah, right. It wouldn't be right for anybody to come up to an 81-year-old and go, "Are you getting shorter?" Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. So, all right. Well, anyway, thank you, Greg, as always. All right. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in.
Thank
Remember
you,
to
everybody.
like
Thank
and
you for listening. Any
subscribe.
comments you have, any input you can give us to give us some uh,
Direction.
direction, whether we're going the right way or any topics you'd like us to discuss.
Right.
We'll put it on,
Yeah. Send us topics. That's a good idea.
We're just having a conversation.
Right. Very good. All right. Thanks, Greg.
Thank you, Mark. Thank you.